Why is it? I think somehow they balance themselves. There must be. Somehow.
No, it's kind of headphones. So it's playing back the mic through well, we can see how the So it'll show up for 70% power. It's not giving much.
Oh, did I need to hit that? Oh, okay. Now that's going to be what's live. So there was no audio until I hit that because it does the transition. Oh, you know why? Because look, this is master mute. Okay, so that's master mute, and then this is controls whether you can hear the output through your computer headphones or speakers. So right now, can we still hear it? Did I get it? Oh, okay. Now that's going to be what's live. So there was no audio until I hit that. Okay, that's the transition.
This is playing like on the delay as well.
On the delay? Look, this is master mute. Okay, so that's master mute, and this is controls whether you can hear the output through your computer headphones or speakers.
Okay, hold on.
Right now,
1, 2, 3. I'll just wait like a minute and see.
Okay.
Delay set to 0?
Yeah. Oh, that could also be why we weren't noticing a delay change, because when I make these changes, I probably need to hit that stupid button.
Yeah, hold on. You can set the delay maybe to 0.2.
Yeah.
1, 2. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we want to do the same thing for both of these. So then I want to go here.
No, go back. I saw something earlier apply to all, but I think it was only in the audio tab.
Yeah, so I gotta go back here. It's because I didn't hit that thing before. So now if I go here, there should be relatively in sync here. That should. You have to, it's kind of you wouldn't think that you need to press that button, but that'll make any changes.
Right, actually take effect.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So you're not getting all kinds of weird stuff happening while you're making the changes.
Yep.
Especially if it's live. That's pretty good though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can add like overlays and stuff too. Do like a Twitter feed overlay.
All right, so we're ready to start our podcast now.
Yeah, right. Should get some lighting.
Whoa. Okay. Get hair and makeup in.
Yeah, right. Let's make the colors look a little better.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Oh, so I can also simultaneously do Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Seth was.
If I take these headphones out, I don't think we'll hear that echo. Oh, that's really turn my speakers off. Oh, it's because we're listening through here.
Yeah, so turn that off.
That off. Oops. That'll fix it. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's probably good if you want to. Like, let's say we are doing a podcast. We can each have our headphones on. And,
yeah. Well, and I think now, since we're looking at the live, like the live preview, I think when we're doing that, we would have seen it. Like it should be, if I put the headphones on, it should show up as in sync now, I believe. When I hit that headphone thing, you know what I mean?
I don't.
I think we were listening to the source.
Maybe.
We weren't listening to the output. So like now, I might do this. Put that in. And if I go here, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I was wrong. That didn't help anything. It's probably a tutorial on the audio delay for Wirecast Pro. Let's look at the other camera again. Switch back to that one. Let's see. So over here.
I mean, this is streaming to YouTube right now.
Yep.
If you wanted to put this on Facebook,
I could do another thing. So I could do.
So can you actually? Do you have to stream it to multiple servers at the same time, or do you just share the YouTube?
So I
feed?
go here. There's a Facebook one already.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see the same thing. I should go to Facebook. So Facebook Live 360. Facebook Live 360 RTMP. Let's go to Facebook.
This is Marcus.
Oh yeah, I'll switch it. Yeah, there's a way to like switch. Let's close those tabs. I feel like Chrome uses a lot of CPU
Yeah, definitely.
and memory. Come on.
I mean, I usually have it open with 15 base tabs.
Well, I finally started getting comfortable now using Edge. Finally made that switch because it saves me a ton of battery life. So starting using that. Now they announced recently that they're going to discontinue Edge.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But they've been exactly. They've spent so much effort trying to get me to use it.
Mm-hmm. And I felt like as soon as I like start to use the fucking thing.
Oh, that's kind of annoying though. You know what I use Edge for? Right now, for the stuff with Wamba, because I can't be signed into multiple Azure accounts or Microsoft accounts or whatever. So I just use the Edge browser, and it has me logged into everything already.
There we go.
Why are they discontinuing it? I feel like they finally got to the point where it
I didn't really get a chance to really look
renders things properly.
Yeah, no.
They can't completely discontinue it because you still need an internal browser for Windows. I mean, a lot of stuff is powered by that, basically.
Oh wait, maybe I need to do here. Close this. Cycles. I don't want to access my camera. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool.
I mean,
okay, so let's just do this. That's already there.
Realistically, though, wouldn't you just pick one platform and just share it on the others?
There are. I'd like to be able to have full control though over like the quality of the streams and everything. And when you start using like these other, you need to pay for the other services. I probably still want to stream them individually. We're only going to stream a couple. So output, settings, Facebook 4K. What happened?
Does Periscope do 360 also?
I don't remember. Probably. Let's see if this just completely kills my computer.
Probably not. I mean, all it's really gonna do is just send more data. It doesn't have to process anything extra, does it?
I mean, it's using the same codec. So. Right, so
yeah, so I figure it's just uploading it to two different places.
So I can decide. Okay, cool. So it's seeing it. See, this is a video rate. It's probably I haven't gone live yet. But I can just OmniReplay. 360 video testing.
Do we have an OmniReplay Facebook page?
I don't think we do yet. We should do one though.
Video game. What?
Hmm?
Video game.
No, it's just examples. It's just giving examples. Of
what going information thing?
Oh, gameplay. Oh, okay. That's if it's a game. Okay, I see. Oh, settings. I should be able to put 360 video.
So that's for video side.
That gave me a different stream key now, is it? Output. Stop. Settings. There we go. Okay.
What's the spherical video type?
What's a spherical video type?
Yeah.
That means that's what it is, spherical video. It's, oh, please select the type. Equirectangular, monoscopic. Oh, they do 3D. That's cool. I'll have to mess with 3D at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Really, every time
Isn't it the same one?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. It should, though, then say, it says it doesn't, I think at the...
Either use a persistent stream key.
Right. But it's not...
So I don't think it's going to change it every time.
But until I go output, until I start and stop it. So what happens if I... Let me see, let's take a look. Facebook, output, settings.
Don't clear it out and look at the key first.
Yeah. So it's like 101, starts with 101.
Yeah, it's go all the way to the end.
14S.
Yeah, well, yeah. That has that ABW and ends with the...
Yeah. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. I guess maybe I need to restart it, though, because it didn't... Because look,
maybe.
It's not...
Yeah, I know. It
won't show up until I hit... Until I tell it to start or stop.
Okay. Okay. Hell of a resolution. What's this notification?
There we go. Alright. You try to connect to my TV?
I'm just watching the video.
Quality's not the greatest. We might need to change the quality. There's this quality setting. Try to connect to I'm just watching the video.
Also, going back to
it's a little distorted at the bottom for some reason.
well, everything's like really low res. You know, it says it's
pretty big. But I mean, you really got to go to. Oh, it's not giving me 4K. Before there was 4K option. It's saying it was a resolution, so why am I not getting 4K? I don't know.
You go back to the software.
Yeah. Maybe it'll take one. Back to the software. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, so I wanted to see if you can set the starting position from here somewhere.
Set the starting position?
Yeah. Well, because all these feeds you put online and everything, but the first image that anyone sees is something stupid like your wall or the table.
Oh.
Yeah. So as you're scrolling by, you want to be able to, get a picture of what's actually happening.
Not sure.
And it can't be like, a bunch of wires on the table, and you'd have to be able to control the initial angle.
Yeah.
And preferably without having to move the camera itself.
Hey, Edwin. Hello? Hey. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. Where should you go? Oh, yeah. Just go to the gate and I'll meet you there. Like, like the first gate that's closer to my boat. Go to that gate. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll be right there. Alright, bye. I'm gonna go get him. Alright. It looks less distorted, actually, on this other camera.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I don't know why that is.
I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit. Oh, you don't have anything showing up on your computer screen.
I don't have anything what?
You don't have. I thought you were using both monitors.
Oh no, because I won't get the full graphics acceleration. Hold on a second. This is Surprise, baby. Say hello to the sun. Yeah. If it starts raining, I'll back. Yeah. Stubbed my toe on one of those anchor things.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Edwin.
Enrique.
Nice to meet you, bro. Should I take off my shoes? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
It's just raining and nasty.
Already got everything dirty.
Yeah. These are easy to take off. Nice to meet you, Enrique.
You're live.
Oh, cool. I've been live before, so it's all good. Where's the baby? Oh, all right, George. It's your moment to shine. Just sleep. No, they're like in there.
We can also put him in the beaver if you want.
Yeah, I'll put him there. No. Just fine. Right now. He's not gonna move for a while.
Okay. You get out of the captain's seat.
So this is a multi-camera?
Yes, I got yours and the other one here.
Okay,
We can swap this one for another one of these guys.
So now, this is where I was. The H360 Pro. Actually, it was Pro. Go.
Oh, another one. Is that the same?
No, the Pro 2. It's a little bit different. So it just has a little better quality, and it has these two antennas that allow for a like something they call farsight, which is.
Yeah, let me look that up. Actually, let me get.
So it works with your phone. Here's the farsight. Now, let me show you one piece. So these are the power supplies for this farsight.
Okay. So what is that? Just so you don't have to have it physically wired
it's
to the whatever's receiving it?
It's a remote. So yeah, exactly. So you could actually control it, turn it on, change, make lighting adjustments from a distance, which is one of the biggest. Like you know how you're shooting and you're directing, but you're hiding. So like let's say the actors right here, we're all,
Yeah.
The whole crew is hiding while the performance is going on. You don't know. How to say, oh, that was good or that was bad if you didn't look in the camera or all those problems that conventional filmmakers don't ever think about because they're just hide behind the camera and they can see the performance.
Yeah, right.
We've been struggling with since the beginning of 360.
Oh, so this has a different.
And that solves that problem. And I think it's one of the biggest problems. So these are all antennas, but one is male. And that one male, this one is the male, goes in the one that's male here. That is this one.
Okay. Yeah, this one's female.
Yeah, so this is, and then everything else goes.
Okay.
And I think this is GPS, which is really more for
location stuff.
It's more for Google Street View. But I mean, there might be a reason to use it. And then all these, there should be 5. And I'm only counting 4. They go on all 2 on here, 2 on there. No, 2 on there, 2 on there, and then 1 here.
Alright, I'm just going to get this set up first. I do the power adapter this guy?
The
power adapter to this guy? These 2 are not for this, these are for something else. For the other ones. It's still enough.
Oh. Just switch these.
And then this is like a mount for that.
Okay.
The it's the mount for here.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Oh yeah.
You put the far side on with the camera.
Cool.
And then up, you know. Yeah, up, buddy. Sound. But if you ever, and also we could do ambisonic sound test if we need to.
Okay.
In the future. This is Ambio, but I don't think we're at sound yet. But this is.
Yeah, we're messing with sound, but I haven't been able to get any sound out of the HDMI signal just yet. Have you hooked this up to like a monitor?
That has ambisonic sound built in. So.
But have you hooked up to like a TV and see if you get audio through the HDMI or?
Have I done? I did that with the Pro.
Okay.
And yes, you do get audio, but it didn't work with like things like Blackmagic boxes for some reason.
Okay.
That was one of the big problems I was having.
Okay.
Remember we were having that problem when I was at Live U.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Dad. No? Locked up. You might have to crawl around. You might want to crawl around. He doesn't like seeing stuff.
It's fine.
But I'll just, what I did was I kind of like blocked this downward stair stuff with this couch so I couldn't get in around.
Okay.
But he'll be fine. He was more. Just relax. So you worked at pornology for
yeah. Pornology. Yeah.
That's cool. Cool again. Let's see.
You know, it's actually funny. In the Amex lounge in Miami Airport, I connect to their Wi-Fi network, and I couldn't get any work done from there because whatever software they use to block inappropriate websites would block everything with chronology.
Oh man! Yeah, that's messed up.
Oh really?
Yeah, wow, that's messed up.
I don't know if it was just them because they did it through I think it was AT&T service that handles all that.
Yeah. I know, man. I always mispronounce that name. I should be more careful, but it's definitely. When I first read it, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Sure I don't. So these, I'm not actually 100% sure what these are for. I think they're like USB versions of this. And you know what I like about the Pro 2? It starts up so much faster.
Yeah, okay.
Like you turn it on and watch. Shit turn on faster. This one it takes forever to start up. See? Boom. So that was one thing that a lot of people complained about. A lot of people complained about that.
Do you have any beer?
Don't have beer. I have whiskey and wine and rum. And all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's some Beaumont.
Yeah. Actually, I'll take a glass. Do you want any?
I can't. I'm trying.
Oh, right.
Is this still live? My wife's gonna go on Facebook and start yelling. Start drinking.
Do you want any ice? Or?
Yeah, are people even watching?
There's an ice maker out there.
I don't think so.
Are people watching?
I don't know.
Will doesn't have any friends. Then.
Hey. some people watching.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's not. Why it's not in the 4K though for some reason.
It's because of George. This is why everybody's watching.
Yeah.
They're like, who's the little boy?
Oh wait, okay.
That's the end of that.
Sorry, I got a whole other bottle.
Where did you say there was ice?
In the ice maker over up there.
Do you want ice?
Oh yeah, I'll have some little bit.
But if you have seltzer or anything non-alcoholic.
I just have water.
Oh, okay, no water's fine. But it doesn't have to be now.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
What's up, buddy? What's up?
There we go. Okay.
How does this work, Will?
What do you mean?
I don't know what to do.
You just open up on the right side. It's like a refrigerator. There should be like a latch. On the top, there's a latch. On the.
Oh, I see. Okay. How much ice do you want?
Just a little bit. Not much. Okay, so now we're. So that's.
So that's that.
Yeah. So.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So,
I know, that's too slow.
it's because it's up close, yeah. So you can recalibrate it. Maybe that's what I should do. So I need to connect this though to Ethernet. So I'm gonna connect this to disconnect out. Should be able to recalibrate it.
Let's see if the quality is any better now.
Neat.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's much better.
Is it? Oh yeah. That does look better.
I mean, maybe it's just because it's closer to us.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's closer to us. It hates this spot over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna recalibrate it.
I have a stand in the car, maybe? Do you want another stand?
I think we're okay for now. This will be fine.
Well, even along the wall over here, though, it's...
Yeah, but you need to calibrate. The thing is, you need to calibrate it for like the surroundings because things have focal points and they need to change.
Right. Maybe just because it's so close.
Yeah, that's why it is. There we go. Okay, so place camera in open area. Start.
Yeah, that computer is way too close to it. Everything has to be within
Yeah, everything over here is
5 meters.
5 meters.
I'm sorry.
It says 5. You know, the camera within 5 seconds. I don't know. It just says please far away from the camera. Right here, please far away from the camera within 5 seconds. So, but yeah, so this isn't going to be as good as like that's what the other one's better for close-ups, but this isn't going to look. You're going to notice.
Yeah, because it's 6 lenses instead of a double fisheye.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you've got more stitching lines. You're going to notice. Until you go far away, you won't notice it.
Right.
But this is way too close.
Yeah.
The laptop, especially.
Okay, so
So what settings do you put for live?
for like, what do you mean, like?
For real time. For live.
Like on where? On this
you
thing?
See live stream, the third box?
Yeah, I see that, but I don't use that because I'm using HDMI out.
Yeah, but no, it has a setting for HDMI out. Look, click live stream.
Okay.
Click on RT, where it says live stream format.
Okay. I see RTMP,
No,
RT.
no, hold on. Oh, no, mode. HDMI out.
Oh, okay.
and then you can change the settings there.
How
You can change
long is this cable? Was this about it?
custom resolutions and all kinds of stuff.
What is this, the Ethernet cable? So can we use the wireless stuff to just not have this connected?
That's the question that I want to answer. This.
Yeah.
Would it be? It doesn't have an HDMI in, and this uses a phone. So.
But that's just for monitoring. I really highly doubt that what they're sending isn't going to be. It's going to be a highly compressed. You know, it's going to be highly compressed. Like, and I'm sure you can capture. I'm sure there's some way to capture the stream, but it's not.
You don't think it's sending like the full? Really?
Well,
it's just.
There's only one way to find out. I mean,
I'm almost certain that it's not.
I thought the whole point was to just get rid of this hardwired. So you can have it in places where you can't have a network.
Yes, that's what we're one of the things that we're going to work on. But it's not. You know, these things aren't built into the camera. We need the spots to the API.
Yeah, I think somehow there's a way to grab that signal.
Oh, this wants to connect to. Oh, it's for a phone. Okay. Huh.
So one side is the phone, monitors and controls, and it's like that app right there. And the quality is the same as that quality right there that you're seeing right there. That's the quality.
Well, I don't.
And what app do I have to download to use this?
It's a 360 Pro.
All right, let me do that.
You're not gonna tell it's the same quality by just looking at these screens like that. You're gonna blow it up.
Right.
Make it like 360 format. Try to see.
Yeah, but this doesn't have an HDMI out. Let me see if I can.
Insta 360 1-360 degrees.
It has to be Pro.
Pro. Insta 360 Pro 2.
Pro 2.
Well, it's one app.
Yeah.
Okay. Open.
Getting a signal now, though. Keep on doing that.
Just connect.
Not his spots.
Okay. What's the IP address?
Standard.
I mean, that's kind of annoying. You can't just check the network and find out what the IP address is for the. Can you give me the address?
It's 192, 168, 1.188.
Connection method B.
There's two connection methods.
By entering the camera IP address.
But yeah.
Trouble connecting to
1.188.
Yeah, 188. Yeah, it's not really connected to it for some reason.
192.168.
It's giving me issues. Won't connect now. I don't know why.
Camera has no response, please.
Yeah, I think we need to reboot it.
It might
I think
be because
What's the IP for that one?
That one is. Oh no, because I disconnected. We need to plug it. Hold on.
192.168.
No, that's not going to work. No, it's not. No, that
Okay. Oh yeah, it has to be on the same network.
Yes.
It takes pictures. It's kind of cool setup.
So what's the IP on that one?
I'm playing seconds. 1.206.
206. Okay, connect. Video. Okay. Except
this thing. It's not working.
And I think they have an API for this app.
This doesn't make any sense.
What?
What's the point of the antenna if I'm accessing? Because I'm talking to that one right now. What's the point of the antenna? If
this is probably so it does its own wireless network if you're not.
Oh, so the wire.
Oh, that's connection method B then. I guess.
I think what the Farsight does is it goes from this receiver, which is not on yet, and if it was plugged in,
so you plug it in,
and then you can go 50 meters even through walls.
So that's forget this thing over here. I think that's what basically gets rid of the network cable.
Yeah, so I guess this plugs into. Well, I don't know what the
It plugs into this network cable. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
Why
it
don't we try
attaches. Yeah. And then it attaches in here.
Is there any crazy setup involved, or does it
No,
already?
it
It already knows
super
if this
fast.
is.
I think I've only done it once, so let's just try.
Oh yeah. Why don't you give me the red?
Can you unplug the red cable?
No, leave it plugged in over there. Just let's unplug it from the camera.
But don't you need to plug it into there? What plugs into there? I thought this needs to plug in.
Yeah, but get it from this side.
Give me that other cable, the white cable.
I'm trying to.
I know, but you need another cable.
Why?
What do you mean? Don't you need to plug it in? I thought you need to plug this into the Ethernet.
No, I want to do it without plugging it in.
I thought you had to. No?
I think they did. So
No. This goes into there. You see that? And then
The cable goes into there.
the red cable goes into that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to do this so I'm trying to see if it'll work so that you don't actually need to have this.
I know. I'm saying you need to plug this into here with the cable.
No.
That's what he's saying. I'm pretty sure he's saying that we need to plug this in to here.
Give me the. Yes.
I don't understand what you're trying to do.
What I'm trying to do is.
No, actually, no, you're wrong. No. This goes in. No, that doesn't go like that. It goes like this.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, you're right, Will. It goes from here
into there.
Into here.
Oh, and then wait.
And then this is on. Let's say this is connected. This is connected, right? And together, and then this signal goes to that phone, and then you control it. So this is right here.
But why are you connecting that to here if this already has the antennas?
That is the question I don't know.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I thought that was the receiver to be able to just plug it into the network.
So I think what they did was they made a Farsight that works on both the Pro 2 and the Pro 1.
In case
Pro
it
1 doesn't have antennas. The Pro 1 doesn't have antennas.
Okay, so.
But I don't know.
So in theory, you should be able to connect to this right now. If this works with just the antennas that are built in.
I don't know how that works.
Where's the power adapter for that little device?
It's right here. These are the two power adapters for both.
Okay, and this.
And there's a USB version of it too.
This isn't.
If you don't want to plug it in. But I think you should have some battery power.
This is separate from this.
They're actually completely different purchases.
Okay.
But they came together as one package, but you can purchase them separately.
Does this thing have a name?
Farsight. Farsight.
SIGH.
Are you itching to break out of jail, buddy? It's a matter of time. I knew it. You gotta roam. You can't sit still. So you gotta be out. You need freedom. You don't have a cold, do you?
No.
Come on, buddy. You want to look at all the tech, huh? Yeah, what is that, huh? My daycare they had a blackout. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, so there was no heat, and so they called me and they said, "Hi, you have a bit of the baby." It's like, oh wow.
Yeah, long distance preview and control.
At least today was a good day for it. Yeah. Did you live in New York or Jersey or?
Yeah, and I'm in Jersey City also. I basically just walked over.
Cool. I just moved to West New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
I mean, kind of seems like a little bit of a waste. It'd be really cool if you could do it in a way that you're not limited to where there's a LAN cable.
What I think is there's a way, maybe using the APIs to get that signal, and then imagine this thing is untethered.
Yeah, I thought this was a receiver, but it's the opposite.
No, that's the sender.
Right. Yeah. I thought this would be able to receive the signal from that and just kind of do everything wirelessly.
That's the sender.
Which would be amazing. Like you want to put this out like in the middle of a field or something,
and you could be running around in a field, in the NFL field, without any cables, without anything tripping anybody. That's the idea. But let me call Michael, see, ask him some questions. Are you going to be good? Well, as soon as I press the button, and you're going to start yelling. I think his answer is clear. As soon as I start calling,
and this, I guess this over here is also just it's a LAN port.
Why?
I'm guessing maybe if there's no Wi-Fi network, so that's the only.
I don't understand that. Well, maybe is it an out? I wish I had an HDMI out. That's what I wish.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be great.
Where's this thing keep on coming out?
Maybe he'll make a Farsight with an HDMI out.
Well, they need to get them to build in NDI, because if they have the capability to add NDI output to their software.
So, right now, this is not on the network, right? But I should be able to connect to it.
You know, if they had NDI, you wouldn't even need these boxes. And you can do exactly what we're doing with them. You know, we're talking about that, see if it's something that can implement.
Oh, the baby starts yelling.
There's things that are only supported by the 1 and not the 2.
What?
No. You're not still on that.
Device.
Or maybe you're doing something when you're connected to it.
I don't know.
Are you able to see the 2, the second one, like without any?
I don't know how to. Where do I connect?
You keep on connecting to the 1.
Yeah, I am connected to the 1. Is it taking it out of live mode?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how to disconnect. Choose the way to disconnect from the camera. Only disconnect. Okay. So now connection method A. You can activate portable Wi-Fi hotspot.
So it's broadcasting, I think, its own Wi-Fi.
Right, that's all I think this is. It's like a little Wi-Fi hotspot thing.
But is it proprietary? Like, can I connect to the Wi-Fi thing?
I mean, I don't want it to be a distraction of what you're doing. I mean, in an ideal world, it would.
It's fine. I don't mind taking a look at it, though.
Yeah, it would.
I'll look at
AP mode. Is that something I have to turn on over here?
maybe it looks like it says that before I had a light through it, so I enabled it.
Oh,
It should be on.
but then I'd have to.
Oh yeah, look, I see Insta360 Pro 2. It's got a
And the password is 88.
for the 2.
Yeah,
Well, let me connect to it here though.
it definitely has a Wi-Fi signal. That's how you connect to the app.
Yeah.
It's the Pro 2. Eight.
I know it doesn't read it. They just built this thing and put some antennas on it, so you feel like you're getting,
I don't know. I think that's for. You know what that's for? One, for a lot of people that use the Pro 2 for Google Street View.
Mm.
So the GPS antenna gives you a direct feed of the GPS data into one of those cards, and then the second antenna is, I think, I don't know why they did.
Here, what's the name of this technology again, so I can look it up? Farsight.
Just
Okay.
look right. It's 360 Pro 2.
Yeah, it's 360. I don't want to look up that specific technology.
It's not connecting. Unless, was the password changed? Edward?
What?
Was the password for the network that it's broadcasting changed? Or is it still the default 8888888? Oh, okay, finally connected. So now we can go back here, connect. Yeah, I'm in. Sure. Here we go. $363D. So how does that work?
You have to set separate settings for it. It'll look like a headset. Like it'll work.
Okay.
Oh, 3D?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could stream 360.
Yeah, you can.
360.
Yeah, you can.
There was a setting on
It's just going to lower the overall quality of the stream, but you can, yeah. Just because it does a side by side.
Side by side?
Yeah.
It's not over under?
Well, it could be, but I mean, there's different modes. Well, I mean, it depends on what mode you're using.
So, because I know Samsung Round allows you to do that.
Yeah.
And it ingests that. And I think I don't think Facebook can, but I think YouTube can do it.
Facebook can, I was just looking at it. Oh, it's an option, yeah.
That's dope. Anybody, don't call me. Today you called someone for me to watch. I heard you do that. You're a real magician.
I mean, how is this 3D? It's showing the same exact image for both the left and the right.
It might be skewed.
It's going to be slightly. You wouldn't really notice it that much.
It looks exact. Well,
it might be a little bit skewed. And that's just because it's only trying to make the variation between the two.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's exact though. I mean, you'd be able to tell a little bit, but it's exactly the same image.
It's not a lot of information on the Farsight monitor. It's going to be like a...
Hey, Craig. Hello? How's it going? And that is for what kind of camera? Like a pro camera? Not 360, right? Because I have a friend that's a pro cameraman. I really it ranges. I would say between like 6 to 900. I remember. Yeah.
Well, it's so weird when someone gets on or off the boat.
Oh, right, because rocks.
Because you forget you're in the boat and then it starts rocking all over the place.
I think all the Farsight thing is just a stronger Wi-Fi. From what I'm reading, it says one of the complaints of the Insta360 Pro is its weak Wi-Fi connection. The Pro 2, however, features extremely long-range Wi-Fi that's claimed to work up to 300 meters. I think that's all. Farsight requires a transmitter and receiver. The little Pro 2 receiver connects to a smartphone or tablet. Provides for running a very long-range controller and has a signal indicator that shows how strong the signal is during. So, I think that's all the Farsight is. Yeah,
you can change the exposure and
they text me, but then when I try to call them, they don't respond. So I'm trying to reach them.
Oh, is this
today?
You're actually using it?
Yeah, so it's outputting whatever you're doing. Although, can we switch the resolution?
I think Josh is interested in. I think
maybe I used to scale with that.
Is probably going to be this first time. What we should do is aim to get 2 cameras. That'll bring down our price, and then they'll see the quality, and then the next time they'll give us money. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna work on it. All right.
Is there a setting to change the? For some reason, this one is giving me. Oh, actually, I know why. Never mind. Hold on a second. I know what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna have to use his app.
Go for it.
He's in here, so he's not gonna see it.
Okay.
Oh, let me give him the box. See if there's any test. Come on, buddy. You hungry? I get you some bacon. Good boy.
Wait a minute. Oh, you're just accessing it over the network as well, or what?
No,
that's the other camera.
I'm using the actual.
How are you connecting to it? Will,
what is that?
How are you connecting to it from the computer?
I'm connected to the NDI with the HDMI.
Oh, okay, it has HDMI output. Okay,
yeah. Should be another bottle of Bowmore back there.
Oh, well, that was fast.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done playing with this thing.
Bowmore, the lunch of champions.
Yeah, wrong camera.
Yeah.
Literally, almost any angle would have worked. And
right.
Screwed it up.
There we go. Alright, that's better. There we go. Bowmore!
Too close.
So, liquor of champions. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Out of the stitch line. There we go. Alright, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Oh, there we go. So I'm using that. Facebook.
Are these people actually watching?
I don't know if they're still watching, but they were at one point.
Oh, here's Julie calling me, telling me something. Hey, Julie. I'm on Will's boat. Yeah. You're home already? Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I'll go home later. Alright, love you too, bye.
Yeah, see, my CPU's maxed out. Seth's new laptop though works great. It's one laptop and the CPU peaks at like 20%.
What did you get?
I got him the same one I have, just a newer i7. This is an i5, so Core i7.
Oh, no wonder. i5s are terrible.
And no, this is the 8th gen i5s are as good as the 7th gen i7s.
You sure?
Yep. But that's not the reason. He's got a built-in GPU, so he's got a built-in 1050 Ti, which is working. Seems to be working pretty well.
Pretty much every i5 that I've used has just been real slow. At least for the stuff that I'm doing.
Interviews?
Huh?
What?
No, that's the i5s that I've used have just been like way too slow.
You're probably using 7th gen though. The 8th gen are all quad core i5s, and they outperform the 7th gen i7s.
I didn't get too much into detail, but basically only buying the i7s has worked out really well. And I think at this point I'm just going to wait until the Surface starts using i9.
Yeah.
And get one of those. Maybe in, I don't know, end of next year.
But, yeah, so there we go. Let me switch back to this other one. I'll try to mess with some other stuff. So the one thing that we should do is look up, I wonder if there's any demos out there with the NDI.net NDI demo. I don't think so. .net NDI. Oh, there's an NDI plugin for Unity. That's cool.
Oh, I'm still connected to camera. What's the name of your network again? TF9Y?
Yeah, TF9YJ. There's an open source Unity project that uses NDI is open source, but there's another open source Unity project that uses the NDI plugins. So that would be a good base for us to see how the NDI is used in a project.
Mm-hmm.
Being good?
So I haven't really gotten into like doing
Oh, that's side by side?
no, that's just two different.
Preview and
So one's the one that I've got selected. So like if I select a stream, right? So if I go and I want a particular stream.
You're right, man.
Yeah. So if I go here and I do that, that's what's live right now. And this is what I'm queuing up.
Yep, that's preview.
So if I want to switch, then I click this and this will do a transition. And then I should be able to do. I haven't really gotten into how all this stuff like works yet. There's like you can do different layers and add like you do like a Twitter feed. You can like you can get a live Twitter feed coming into it.
But it would have to be like rectangularly distorted to look.
Yes. Yeah, you would have to. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I mean that's why we're building our own software to do all that stuff. And the difference is what I want our software to do is when you preview it, you can preview. I want you to be able to preview not just like rectangular, why don't you go preview what like the headset, the POV mode.
That would be dope.
So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You want out, don't you? Yes. You were trapped. Come back. Nope, you didn't.
But what I like about the HDMI is it's a standard workflow. You can have any camera. You got HDMI out, the workflow's going to be the same. Where with like the different cameras, they'll have their own live streaming apps and things and delays and encoding profiles. You don't know what you're getting. You're getting the raw video out that's uncompressed. You know what you're working with. You're taking away a lot of complexities of the production process. So,
cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean I think that's the HDMI is the way to go.
And this looks pretty accurate. Yeah, we must run the site.
So the Pro 2 looks good. I mean, I think.
I think they look. I think the quality is basically pretty much the same. I think between the two for the most part.
Probably in these conditions.
Yeah. But I mean, they do. I mean, you can definitely do a two, camera, multi-camera setup for this.
Yeah. So that's good to know.
You would just need to, if you want to do the graphics overlays and live, you need to obviously create them so they're gonna.
Right. Time we just started already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Which is what when we build our software, I want to be able to do that without having to do that. So you can just drop it in, and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's what Voices does.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty cool to use that, and the NDI is nice because it's open source, so you can plug right into that.
And open source is the way to go. I mean, I think Voices, the license is so expensive.
Yeah, what are they charging for Voices?
It depends, man. It depends on how much you have to use it. But like, let's say a 1-day license, it could be like $1,000.
Yeah.
For a 1-day license.
That is a lot for a single day. Yeah. Especially when the problems like 360 video, like it's just not making that much money yet. Really charging so much money.
Well, they have to make
the market.
They spend a lot of money doing it, and I understand what their philosophy. But I just say, why don't we make it cheaper and then let lots of people use it? But it is very complicated software. It's really complicated.
But Voices probably integrates with NDI. I actually think they do. It's called Voice, like VOICES.
VOYSYS.
Oh, Voices. Okay, yeah. NDI. See if they support NDI. Yeah, they have some.
Well, you were there in NAB.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember. It was a weird name, like it felt weird, so I.
Yeah, man. It's pretty much the industry standard for the postal.
Well, they're a German company.
German? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I thought it was Dutch.
Maybe the Dutch. Yeah. No, they're in Knappig Borgestan. I have no idea if that's pronounced right.
They're cool guys, man.
Knappig and Borgestan.
Magnus.
Would you like to live in Knappig Borgestan?
What?
Sounds
like Nordic. Does it have one of those O's with a line through it?
Yeah, one of the A's, the dots, or the. And it's in Norrköping.
Yeah, yeah. Is it Copenhagen?
I don't know. Whatever Norrköping is.
I don't know. It sounds like maybe. What am I gonna guess?
I don't know.
Oh, it's in Sweden.
Sweden, yeah.
It sounds Swedish.
In Sweden.
So basically, their whole office is IKEA.
I have a friend who lives in Linköping. Sounds close enough. I figured it must be the same country.
They're good guys.
So saying it was broadcast at 4K per eye stereo. Broadcasted to who? Like what headsets are going to do 4K per eye stereo? There aren't any headsets. So what's the point of broadcasting with 4K per eye stereo? This is like the hardware for it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I have a question. What stop on the ferries is this like the phone.
Oh, this is Liberty Landing. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, 4K per eye stereo.
So, I mean,
Wouldn't that just mean it's basically But wouldn't that just mean it's basically capable of? You don't need a headset, but if you wanted to, show it on a television, 4K 3D TV, it would be capable of it.
No, it was just gonna be because they're saying 4K per eye stereo VR, so 360 video. So, I mean, you could theoretically do it on a 4K TV, but it's still per eye. So, whatever it is needs to be able to display.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like both of the images, because the 3D TV is showing two images at the same time.
Yeah.
So you'd still get like a 4K resolution.
Well, if you had like some kind of app, I guess you could. If you had a 3D TV, you could preview it on a 3D TV. But they just put in a headset. I don't think there's any headset. There is like a couple 8K headsets, but you need an 8K headset to be able to take advantage of 4K per eye.
It sounds a bit excessive, especially for a technology that isn't really used all that much.
So now the next thing I got to figure out is how do I make this setup wireless? So what I've got is I've got these boxes, right? And I've got an access point. I have a Ubiquiti access point. I could just set up the access point in like access point mode and connect it to this, and statically assign the IP, and then connect to the access point and statically assign IP, and stream from there. You know what I mean? So statically assign an IP, and you have
this changes it so it goes over the network, correct?
Yes.
So.
So you take an access point.
What you could do is just have a wireless access point along with this that it plugs into.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I would statically assign the IP here. I guess I could also do an access point that assigns IPs to it.
Yeah.
And then I can connect to it. And the only problem is then I need to connect to.
And then you really just need a power source.
Well, then I need to connect.
Is Wi-Fi fast enough?
Then I need to connect to each separate Wi-Fi signal for each device, which would be another pain. Then it could be like part of some kind of mesh network or something.
Separate Wi-Fi signal. Well, yeah, you'd need a different access point, I guess, for each device. But so what?
But if I could make them part of like a mesh network.
Yeah, they'd all be on the same network.
Yeah. So the mesh network.
But at this point, I think it's on a case by case basis. I mean, you have to figure out what you're recording and then get the equipment to handle that.
Yeah.
You
but
can't
we still
really
need to know how we set it up and test it and see how it's.
It should just work with like an access point that you can plug something into. Right.
And then what I could do is just see how the bandwidth works just by taking my computer.
Even those
I'll do this.
All this needs to be plugged in, right? None of this will run on this battery.
Oh yeah, this has its own built-in battery.
Oh, what about this?
This you can so it's either power over Ethernet or USB-C. So you just have a USB-C cable and a power pack.
And how long can it last?
Something like I don't know. I haven't tested it, but I mean, I could use I could do a rundown test and see how long the battery pack supports it. I got a pretty sizable one.
And then what about finding like a wireless access point that also can run on battery? And then at that point, you're not tied to anything.
Yeah.
Probably just kind of make sure everything's charged up ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you need it to run? 2 hours, 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that. You can always swap out batteries. There's things you can swap out batteries.
Let's say minimum 6 hours is safe.
I mean, they even have battery packs that have AC adapter outlets. You get the battery pack and you can plug in like a device. So
all that depends on what you're filming, though.
Or how long.
Yeah. But there's no point in trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist.
Well, I think when we're in the sports arena, to be able to say that we could do something wirelessly would be
absolutely
a selling point. Not that everything's gonna be wireless, but there might be certain cameras who this camera. We can have a couple wireless cameras.
Right.
I don't think we'd want our entire workflow to be wireless, but we certainly.
So hold on, this can't be that difficult.
What would be really cool if it was just like an Ethernet wireless bridge, and you could just put
Yeah,
a plug-in
that's what
device here and just plug it
Yeah.
into a switch and be done with it without doing anything. But
wireless. Wireless network extender with Ethernet port.
the wireless network extender, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Will,
Yeah,
you have a plastic bag? It's like a grocery plastic bag.
yeah. Let me get one.
Because you figure the wireless extender has to join the network, right?
Yeah.
And if it has an Ethernet port,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I have one of those. We can actually test it.
great, let's do it.
Right here.
But does yours have a port on it?
Yeah, you connect to a wireless network and you can plug an Ethernet cable right in there.
Perfect.
It's not the best one, but obviously there's better ones. But this, well, at least allows it to test.
I have a couple that I use when I go to hotels. I haven't used them lately.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, where you can
So
change.
it's like, welcome to 3 Men and a Baby, 2018.
It's a very progressive show.
Yeah, right. A bunch of not very. I gotta find the power adapter.
But yeah, so a few of the ones that I have, they can act as a router if you want it to, or it can just act as a, I think they have like 3 different modes. Or whatever.
What's coming down?
The rain.
Oh.
So I'm gonna grab the stroller and bring it in.
So I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. Now you're nice and fresh.
I think your little device there might be a bit excessive. So if it works,
Daddy, I'll
probably
be
just
right
buy
back. One
a
minute.
smaller one.
Okay, you stay right here.
Trying to find the power adapter. Oh, you might know where it is. What does it say on the power requirements of that? Oh, it's right here.
Where is it?
All right, you see.
9?
Let's check this. 12 volts. 28.
Man, sometimes I feel like I've only had 3 sips of whiskey. Why is everything like melting?
You're on a boat.
Remember, I'm on a boat. Yeah.
I know. That's funny. It smells like good whiskey, though. I have to admit.
It's peaty.
Gilmore's one of my favorites.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I would definitely be joining you.
Are they looking to sponsor
If,
any
it wasn't for breaking TVs.
That's
Breaking
nice. It's a
TVs.
good solid mouth.
Breaking TVs.
Oh yeah, you like my milk? That's what she said.
What's up, buddy?
Exercise is just getting over all of these obstacles.
I know.
Organized.
It's much pain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
something wrong.
search something in your computer real quick, okay?
He's insane. Maybe he can just borrow a 12-volt adapter from something else.
That's what I'm trying to find. I know I have. It must be somewhere. Oh, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, well. Finished. So cute. You know what's up? You going out? You having fun, buddy? Good boy. I'm doing so proud. Dad. You want to say that? Good. It's live on camera. You say it. I'm listening. What is it? Dad, you said it. You say it again. Common?
But for some reason, the quality on that camera is not all that great.
Which camera? That one. Huh?
Yeah.
Could be the settings.
You'd think you're not too far from it.
Maybe switch cameras, it's better.
This one seemed a lot better, but maybe just the positioning or whatever. But
Could also maybe it's something with phone, maybe it's not 4K on the phone.
well, I think it's 4K, but it's just everything's really blurry.
Stuff that I were having an issue at one point with that too. I don't know what we did to change it. No, it's totally better than so this one. Yeah.
Yeah, to the point where you can't get anywhere near reading what the label says or anything. It just looks like a white, blurry label.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only like, what, 2.5 meters?
Yeah. We had a little bit of issues with that the other day, so we might need to calibrate it again soon.
I mean, some of it might be lost because
Some of it depends on where the stitching lines are, so like turn it, or just turn that, and like...
No, I don't think it's a stitching line.
No, it's not.
Well, you might not see it as a stitching line, but where it gets processed, it's going to lose a little bit of quality. So I got this.
Okay, it's on.
This
just looks like a switch.
It's not, though. It's an extender.
Okay. So basically, what we want to do then is here.
Yeah, let me first set it up first.
Well, you're not broadcasting on this one right now, anyway, right?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just I might as well just let me get it going.
Sure. Are you ready?
Plus, I'm going to plug this into USB power.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
Huh?
You don't have to. You can just assume that whatever battery pack you're going to have is going to be able to support everything.
Well, no, I'm going to have to because that's not PLE. This doesn't have any power. It's coming from power's coming from the Ethernet cable.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
So I just need to. It's not a big deal.
Right.
You didn't hear that.
No. We'll just reset this thing. Reset it up. Paper clip.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? My face is not a play toy. Can I help you? Can I help you? Huh? 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 I will eat your fingers. I will eat them all. Yes, you gotta let me better. You want a toy?
I still have the extender now.
This place is comfortable, man.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Here's a book.
there's a Wi-Fi range extender.
You're gonna put the book in your mouth.
Expand networks.
Carry the street in your mouth.
How fast is the extender?
I don't remember. We'll find out if it's fast enough, I guess.
Should be enough just to see if the idea works. We'll
Yeah.
probably want to get something with some, nice big antennas and everything.
Yeah.
Is it plugged in?
I don't plug it in. I was waiting for the stereo boot first.
Your video.
Plug it
Is
in.
that the first thing that's come up? Yes, you said.
you not have ice in the kitchen?
No. Well, actually, I probably do actually have some ice cubes. I sort of refill them. I have like the big ice cubes.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's all up and running and on. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's still. I know it's probably it might have a new IP.
I just shared the video.
Oh, cool. Okay, so
It looks pretty good. It is kind of soft.
Yeah, but then you look at this one and it looks so much better. What's this thing that keeps popping up?
oh, so let's try to connect to my TV.
I already allowed something earlier, so it would stop showing up.
Yeah, don't allow it. So I have to connect. Oh, it's going, but it's definitely getting a lot of dropped frames.
Look, that's you, buddy. Look, there you are.
So in theory, it works. Maybe if you get like a what are the specs on that?
Let me see. If
you get like a gigabit one, it might be better.
Yeah, let me see. WN 2500 RP. It says. It's one of the cheaper ones, so it's probably not going to work.
Let me see how it's showing up on the feed.
Yeah, you like to see yourself?
Can you make the live feed use this camera?
And make a live feed. What do you mean?
Click the.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Alright, I still got the same.
Well, I want to see how it translates to once it's actually live.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's pretty bad, but.
Let me see the.
Yeah, it's dropping a lot of frames. But I mean, we could definitely get a better one.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
It'd be like $50-$60 and see if it. If that does the trick, then you can say yes, we can do it.
Yeah.
Something is dropping frames, alright.
Well, that's because
we're doing it wirelessly. This is just a cheap one that I had flying around. So this is probably like 5 years old. So
we're basically doing what we were talking about earlier, except
just through the cheaper. Because this, we need at least 200 megabits per second. This obviously can't handle that.
Yeah.
It's actually not that long of a delay. Like 20 seconds.
Yeah, the only problem is that the video is pretty choppy. If it were just a delay, that wouldn't really be a problem.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking something. It doesn't tell me like what the.
Also, if you weren't doing this in live mode, would it have all of the quality?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you were just recording.
Oh, it could do 4K output and 8K recording.
Right. But what I'm saying is, since it's live, I mean, it can only broadcast what it has at the moment, right? But if you were doing a recording instead of a live broadcast, would it still be full quality, full frame rate, everything?
I'm still not sure.
This camera will send out 4K to as a live streaming real-time stage.
Well, that's what's good now.
But at that point, we're not dealing with what the camera can handle anymore. It's just, I guess, the software and.
Yeah, well, right now we're dealing with a bottleneck. I don't know what your question was, though.
Can it ignore the bottleneck and just take as long as it needs to get the full quality and full frame rate of the video if you're not actually live streaming?
No, not that's not how this works. So like this, it's There's no buffer in here. Like, it's got enough buffer for maybe a second or two. But
okay, so it's if the network isn't fast enough, it's just not going to send all the data.
Exactly. This is designed to be a real-time device. But that is interesting. Connect to my. Let me see if there's any options. Sometimes there's some options we do too. OmniReplay.
I wouldn't bother spending any time on that now.
Yeah.
Just get the better equipment and see if,
Yeah.
Also, is your router like a gigabit router?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not gonna be a problem.
And your laptop is connected to, is wired in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
That's pretty good though. It works.
Yeah, it does work. Yeah, I figured it would work.
Yeah.
It just. Yeah, so it's just connecting. Should be a way of. Okay, Wi-Fi speed up to 300, so that's like the maximum. It's 300 megabits per second. And you never get anywhere near the advertised. And Ethernet ports are set to use 5.
There we go. What dream?
So
Hiding in the stitch line.
The Ethernet ports are. I could try the 2.4 gigahertz to see if that helps, but.
Oh, is it?
I can bind the Ethernet ports to a specific spectrum.
Right, but also is your extender 5 gigahertz? Because that would probably also help.
No, I mean, so it asked me which I want to do it at, 5 or 2. I think it was defaulted to 5, and that wasn't enough.
Well, the 5 should be faster.
Yeah, it should be. But it's maxing out 300 megabits, which means that.
Also, how many other networks do we have around here? Because that's
probably a lot.
Yeah, that's going to lower the quality.
But you're never going to get close. I mean, this is maximum rated at 300 megabits per second. I mean, we really need more like that.
The gigabit.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Cool. But it did automatically, once I plugged it into the wireless, it automatically found it and just kept on streaming it. I didn't so like it found it automatically.
Yeah, it kept the same IP and everything. It's good.
Trying the 2G, but yeah, I mean, I think we just need to get we need to look up one of the best extenders that are basically out there, and maybe something that can be compatible with directional antennas. Because if we're going to be on the field, we might want, the best thing we get a directional antenna and point it to wherever like the main access point is. Will probably be our best. And so there's these newer access points that
you get something that has a little
these little things on it. Yeah. So there's something called 802.11ax. It's a new specification, so we probably want our new main like hub router to be like an AX router, and then all our other ones would be good. The AX is supposed to be they're more expensive, but they're supposed to work like have longer range. They go over like 60 gigahertz or something, so like they do a totally different spectrum.
You know what we could probably do is have a router that's dedicated to all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you go somewhere else to do things, everything's already configured.
Yeah,
according to your router.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be like a network within a network.
Mm-hmm.
You just plug it into whatever the existing network is at the place, and all of your equipment, everything has the same IP address that your router is assigning, and you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, that's what I would do because you don't have to worry about.
And also, everything is going to everything will use your technology then, and not.
Yeah. So this is over
someone else
2G, which seems about the same. Still dropping a lot of frames. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not surprised. I figured that would happen. So we'll just find what's a good. Let's look up a good extender.
There's this. I found this one over here. There's a couple of antennas. Gigabit.
Okay. I always find those like little ones that just plug into the wall. They don't work very well.
You think so? I mean, it's the same concept. It's just I don't know why yours.
For some reason, I've never had good luck with those ones that just plug into the wall. So,
yours seems really excessive. Why do you want so many Ethernet ports on an extender and no antennas or anything?
Well, also though, you can't power that on a. That's probably got a wall jack. It'd be ideal if we have something like this because we can just make a plug that adapts.
But I think like the purpose of that thing is it's acting as an extender, but I think
I'm just saying those little ones like you're looking at, I've never had good performance from this. For whatever reason, they never worked well.
I mean, it's possible, but at the end of the day, that's just a design decision, right? I mean, what is the technology inside? It's not going to change just because it's close into the.
I know. Those wall adapters that always never work well. But we should also look at a review, find a review.
Yes.
Like this works well. I don't care how many ports is on it. I mean, it would be better with the small one, yeah.
Right. Well, the thing is, we don't need more than one port, but definitely need to get something with the antennas, I think. Yeah. Everything has 4 stars. Can't really find anything 5 stars.
So this is one that I've used before that worked really good, which is a Netgear EX6200.
Wi-Fi extender, 1200 megabits. Wi-Fi repeater for 2.4 and 5 gigahertz dual band internet booster with 4 external antennas, mini wireless network extender with Ethernet port. Look at that. So TP link.
Oh, that's interesting. It's pretty small.
It is interesting. Nice cheap too.
Yeah.
Well, they're all like, $40 to $60.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
I mean, ideally, I think the cool thing would be to actually have something manufactured like pretty easily, where you can screw this on top of it, and then you have like a box where you can throw in all the other crap, and have the little female screw thing at the bottom, so you can just.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's really just a box with 2 holes in it, or with 1 screw in a hole.
Yeah, we could just build something.
This is one that I had the best. It's much bigger than that. We could try that too. This is it's a much bigger device though, but I had a lot of good luck with this Netgear one. Trying to do long.
Well, if you have the removable antennas, like I'm liking this whole box idea.
Yeah.
Because you can get a wire version of this and plug it into the box and then have antennas just on
That's
them.
true, yeah. There's an AC 2200. It's probably also.
Hello?
Oh wow. About 2 minutes. Here's one. Similar to like the ones that you're looking at. It's like got the wall plug. It's only got one port, but it's 2.2 gigabit.
Yeah, we only need one port. This is the only thing we're connecting.
Yeah, I mean, saying this was more expensive, but there's a lot. Just my point is, there's a lot.
Yeah, just get the best one that you can possibly get.
Yeah. What sucks is that the just the plain HD versions of these have built-in Wi-Fi. They actually made. It would have been nice if they made this version with the with the little Wi-Fi antenna.
Oh, like the HD version you can just plug in?
Yeah, it just has its own. You can just connect to wireless networks. It's got its own. It's got little screw mounts for the antennas.
Oh,
too.
cool.
Well, so maybe they'll make an update one day for these. That'd be nice.
And this doesn't have its own battery. It has to be plugged into something.
Yeah. So I have USB or
right.
Probably USB would be the easiest because you just get a USB. Yeah. Actually, I didn't try that yet. That I should try. Let me try.
So we're still on Wi-Fi.
We're still on Wi-Fi.
Okay. Now it's USB power.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug this back in.
No. Keep it. Let's try to simulate as close as we can to.
Oh, okay. Because I want to try my. I want to see my battery pack goes at. Oh, there it is. I got a USB-C. Let's see if this is powerful enough. Well, we're gonna kill it for a second.
What's this thing called?
Connect Spark Pro 4K.
Spark.
So this is the battery. It seems to be working fine off of that. Well, this has it's got a. I just plugged it in. It's like a minute or two.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
It doesn't. It's supposed to do that.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. It should come up in a minute. Battery's fully charged.
Do you have to reset anything, or did you just pick up?
Last time I just picked it up. Oh, there it goes. Something's happening.
Okay, so that works.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, now you're saying it. Dad. Close. I'm sorry if he's not annoying you guys.
No, he's fine. He's good. You learned some tech stuff?
Yeah.
Learn lots of tech stuff, huh?
Yeah, how to draw on things. You know how to do that very well. Thank you. Yes, you do. I actually want to need some more.
Okay.
Where is the other bottle go? Dad's gonna find the other bottle. Fuck, there it is.
Right. That's cool. So yeah, so I'll just have to set this up. We'll just get a Wi-Fi center, set it up, and test it. And then do that, we could go around and see how what kind of range we can get. Mess with that. Then we could get some directional antennas and test that. But they make some really good directional antennas that, in theory, you should be able to get pretty good range on.
Or even, are there any other options that might be less practical for everyday use, but...
Well, that's what I was thinking about, like the new AX. I don't know if they make any AX extenders, but there you go. 11.
Isn't there some kind of like a laser technology?
They should just solve every problem.
Well, I'm kind of serious though. I mean, especially if it's in a fixed position. You know?
Right.
So 802.11x is rated at 10 gigabits per second.
Okay. Laser network bridge. I mean, it does exist. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I've seen these. They actually make these like you can buy them. You can buy cheaper ones too. Like Spy Ubiquity makes like a set for like a couple $100 to make a different version, and I've seen it pretty cool.
And it's got the Ethernet port.
Or 802.11ad is also actually that's been out longer. That might be a better one too. 802.11.
Oh, come on, buddy. A little bit.
D.
Yes.
So AD does 7.2 gigabits. So what is next?
Nighthawk Pro? You see?
Yeah.
Oh. I have the Nighthawk wireless AT&T wireless.
Oh, okay.
It's really small. It might be in my car. It's like for home.
Oh, right. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So if we really need there's definitely a bunch of options. Like if we want to do here's a router it does
Glen Grant.
who's Glen Grant's
Whiskey.
ah
You tune it?
what
That's a drone?
must be.
Yeah. It's like 360. Cool. What are those circles? Oh, those are graphics.
Yeah. So Enrique, even if we're with traditional Wi-Fi, we have challenges. Like normally it's 802.11ad is a 60 gigahertz. There's AX. They don't have any AX extenders, but they have AD extenders, and that gets 7 gigabit per second. So we can definitely, I think we can accomplish tasks.
Yeah, probably.
It's just this is taking some time to figure all this stuff out.
Dude,
It'll take a little bit of time to get into reliable wireless, but we'll get there.
I'm literally just another hour and I'm out of here, man. It's no big deal, man.
So
This is
I'm gonna switch this.
daycare on a boat.
Daycare. I'm gonna swap this out though for a wire connection again.
Right now, just playing with him all day. I just now that it's raining really bad, I'm just gonna maybe I'll tell her to go to Hoboken. I don't know what would be the best place. I think the ferry. It seemed very easy. Yeah. And when she's literally a block away from her. So let's see what she does. But if worse comes to worse, I'll just pick her up at Hoboken. She's probably gonna want to do that.
Right.
But I think it would be better if she just pulls in right there.
Yeah. What time does she get done?
Like 5. Yeah, look, it says the boat is the fastest. I'm gonna tell. Oh, look. See, she's right here.
Yeah.
And the boat is right there. So literally, quick walk. And then it takes you right here. I'm gonna show her this picture. coming sooner, you'll be happy. Won't you be happy when mom comes? You will. Alright, you want out. That is. You want to say dada? Do you want to say dada? Pony. Okay, let's let you walk around.
He's a pretty happy little guy.
Oh my god, he don't know that. Every time I take a picture of him, he just smiles. That's why I'm going to make him into a little baby model. He just smiles whenever he sees the camera. Pay for your own college, kid. Just with your smile. Oh, you want a bottle? That's a big one for you, buddy. How's that this one? No? No? You want the big bottle. Not happening. Want to say hi to Uncle Will? Yep. No, don't eat the furniture. Don't eat the furniture. Don't eat the furniture. Here, eat this. This is better. Yummy. 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 How about this? They're not plugged into anything, so I'm not gonna worry.
Yeah, it's alright.
You have to come over to the place one of these days.
Oh yeah, I was too.
It's not. I live not far. Near Bergen Line on the light rail, which is right here, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But you would drive by me. And I have a parking lot.
Nice.
Garage.
I have a little funny things in my lights. Screwed up. What's up? Getting ready for that. There's a little Wi-Fi.
Who you doing, buddy? Your flute?
Sometimes I just end up getting like weird. Sometimes these things a little crippled. Turn off for a while. It's because they're bringing or something. This is the battery pack. You want to keep it up? Oh.
Dead. So you gonna work on this tomorrow?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
He's gonna be up with my mother-in-law.
oh, okay.
So I'm gonna be in. I was thinking of going to the Terrific studio.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what your plans are.
Oh, I might try to do a wireless test.
Okay.
See how that works. Well, I need to get a. I might go to Best Buy and get like a wireless one. A wireless extender and see how that works.
Oh, how's LiveWorks going? I didn't even think about it.
LiveWorks?
Yeah, you said that they made an A-frame change.
Yeah, I need to update some things to see. I'll work on that one. See how that's going. It'll get fixed. I'm pretty sure it's just because of A-frame updates, and then sometimes you need to update other like JavaScript libraries because
they change a lot.
Yeah. That's the downside of web stuff because they change stuff like that. I really stop things.
Oh look, you saw that reflection. You're like, what is that, huh? Why is it moving? Huh? You can't grab it, huh? You're like a cat. It's like a cat.
Trying to pull up I got the SDK info not that long ago for the NDS stuff, so get a base project working.
People deliver to
There are a few places that deliver,
you. Really? We went to the diner, some diner around here. They had like pancakes like stacked up to the moon. And I want to go to that Mexican spot you took me to once. This is dope.
Where do we go? Mexican place? What was it? The taco place?
Yeah.
Maybe it was Taco Bell.
Yeah. I drove past it when I was coming here.
Oh, okay, it was probably Taco Bell.
Whoa.
It's like right on the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That was good. Yeah, I didn't eat lunch. So I burnt my food. I'm not used to having them around in the middle of the day. He's a handful. And you can't take your eyes off him for a minute, man. Not 1 minute. Turn around and he's just got this in his mouth. Not kidding. It used to be easier when he didn't crawl around. Now he's mobile. So I just put physical obstacles in the dangerous stuff. So you can't get to it.
When do you and Julie have an idea of when you're planning on having a little child?
Soon. I don't know when exactly though.
So I'll try to find the
Are we still live, by the way?
yeah, the NDI.
Maybe I'll tell her to go to Hoboken and grab food. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. It is moving. Well,
Oh yeah.
I was like, I know I haven't been. You like the boat moving, buddy? Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. You have to go to some restaurant and wait for her there. There's restaurants by Hoboken.
Those restaurants right here. I was thinking about down.
Oh, that's right. There's restaurants in there. Oh, we had a great meal at not the one that we went to because they were closed in the middle of the afternoon, so we had to go to the next one. And it was not cheap, but man, the food was amazing. We had brunch there. It was just really, really good.
Which one did you want? So the one that's further down, the one closer.
Closer.
Okay, yeah, Maritime Park. Yeah.
It was really good. It was really, really good. It was not cheap, but it was good. And so that's what I did. I surprised her. I took her there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I just want to show her this restaurant." And then I took her here. She was like, "Oh, so much fun."
I could go to Liberty House and get a snack. I don't think they start serving food at 5.
Well, it's already 4:30 though.
Yeah, by the time we pack up.
I have to take the.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I could give you a ride to I'm on my way to up towards that direction.
I need to go that way.
Well, I'm going to pass Jersey City. I know.
Okay.
Because I'm going to West New York.
Where's
It is like I don't know, maybe Union City, Weehawken, where the
it's in New Jersey.
Yes, it's New Jersey.
It's very misleading.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Yes, it's not far. It's like literally 20 minutes up that way. Like, so if this is the Holland Tunnel, this is the Lincoln Tunnel, I'm right here.
Okay.
So I think it's in the right. I don't know. I could drop you off somewhere closer, or whatever's more convenient. But first I'm gonna grab some to eat. But that's if you need a ride because it's nasty.
Yeah, I haven't got out of the book since it.
No, but because you said you walked, I was like,
yeah,
dude, man, I wouldn't walk you now. It's gonna be a really interesting walk. You don't got an umbrella, buddy.
I'm gonna stop this broadcast. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye. You want to say bye, George? Bye. Yeah, look, see, he knows he's on camera, so he's smiling. That's what he did.
Step on. Alright. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.